Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Marcus Park. Instead of let's build a park today, we're going to let's fix a park today. We're going to do Fiasco Forrest. It's one that is a very challenging park because you've only got 1 year game time to get everything fixed, and it's got several issues. And if you've played this scenario before, you know it already. It'll bust your hump to get it right. So right off the bat, I have to start out and close the 3 biggest rides because I already know that they're all jacked up. So I close them off, and then we got to work on fixing them. Of course, the roller coaster has got an exit issue, plus it's not high enough to make the round, so you got to fix that. And it's already dumped a bunch of people out there with no exit, and they're all hanging out. So it's really a big mess. So I'm going to get that exit built there. I got to spend some time getting those people off there, because if they get too unhappy, then you know everything's going to be messed up because their unhappiness will spread to everybody else. So I pick a few of them up, put them on the exit path, and get them out of there. But the bottom line is that I finally realized there's too many of them. I'm taking too long, so I'm going to build me another pathway across the dirt there, set it up in front of them, let them get on it, and then tear that pathway down. And that way I can save me some time, because there's still way too many people there. There must have been 20 people there. I don't know. So I've got to get that fixed. One of the issues. That's just one of many. One of many. So there, I start building the path, and there they go. They jump on it right away. So I get them up here, get them hooked up, get them back into the park, and then take that pathway out, get rid of it. Put a no entry sign up there so that way people aren't getting lost going up there. Now we got to fix the coaster. That hill just isn't tall enough to get it going the way it needs to go. So we're going to do that. Get it around, get it hooked back up. There's a couple issues with the coaster. If you know it, one's getting it up high enough and then hooking it in, which is what I'm doing right now. Get that fixed. It takes a minute or two to get that going, get it all hooked up just right. Can't seem to finally get it, but there we go. I'm figuring it out now. Almost got it. Yep, thought I had it there. What I'm going to do is go over here, and I'm going to put in a photo section so we can make some extra money, because this place is not generating hardly any cash at all. And then there we go. I still got to fix this one piece of track here. So we'll get that hooked up there in just a second, and it should be up and operational. There we go. The death slide, had to fix it right away, because otherwise it's going to kill somebody. So we did that. Got it up and running, and then fix the rowboats. The rowboats, all you had to do is just hook up the water so they get around. And I decided to go ahead and shorten the platform because they're just getting lost. So that way it's a lot easier this way. And then that way that issue is done. The death slide is up and operational, and people are paying to get on it. Fix the price on the dynamite run. Get it up and running. Throw in a pizza stall, because it's also, we're lacking in stalls, basic stalls, and they got no staff. The park is dirty, so I had to hire some staff. Had to borrow some money. I went heavy on thrill rides and stalls, because those would be a way for me to get the people, keep them most happy, and to get them inside the park. Especially with the limited space, there really isn't much room to do any really big rides other than what we've already got. And we'll fix this Wild Mouse coaster. It's got some issues. I'm going to throw a block brake in there. I know it's going to take away from the excitement a little bit, but I try not to kill anybody. And I'm trying not to have to rebuild it from scratch because I don't have a lot of time. And it still doesn't work. I got to tear some more of it down and restructure it here. We'll get it so that it works. It still has a halfway decent excitement level. There we go. We got her hooked up now. I accidentally knocked the exit off of it, so I had to put the exit back on. And now we've got it up and running. It's making the rounds. They were asking about the restrooms. A lot of people saying they couldn't find a restroom, so I had to throw a couple more restrooms in. And we added some more stalls so we can generate some cash. Put information kiosk up. Yes, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to charge $20 in case it rains. The roller coaster seems to be doing pretty good. It's up and running. People are screaming, having a good time, taking their picture, making some money. I'm going to add in a twist right over here. A little water for a little extra fun and excitement. Not a bad placement for a ride. People are still coming in the park. Got a kind of a steady stream going on right now. That's good because we need to get people in here. Basically, I got to get 900 people into the park by the end of October. And I got to have a park rating of 600, so it's tough to do. You can see litter laying around, and it's just a mess. Going to redirect some of the pathing. Help out there for traffic flow. We kind of had a dead end over here. I'm going to redo this car ride. It's not much, but I'm going to fix it up rather than rebuild it completely. I just modify it a little bit. Doesn't take much to do it, and then it's another attraction that counts for getting people inside the park. So take away some of those walls so I can add some more stalls here on the back side. Throwing down some benches. There's no place to sit. People gotta have a place to sit. Going at us a pirate ship. Put my ride in there, Scurvy Dog. Get it up and running there. We'll make some more money. Everything's going really good right now. Add some fencing, just a little bit of aesthetics to make the park look nice and pretty. There's a nice aerial view of the park so far. Doing good. Going to get over here, do a little bit of work on these paths. I'm going to reroute the path so I can build another roller coaster. I'm going to put one more roller coaster into the park, and that'll be it for the coasters. Need that space. Go. It's been rerouted, all good. I'm going to build us a wooden wild mouse mine car. Uh-oh. Had an accident. Not good. Got to get over there and fix it real quick. It just didn't quite make it there. I could have added a chain lift, but I decided just to flatten it out and let it burn off speed. So we just put some extra track out there, a couple extra twists and turns, and then I got my block brake there. I don't think I'll have any more issues with that. It'll be alright from here on out. My paths are still a little bit dirty. I'm going to have to add some more staffing here soon. Once I get this roller coaster figured out. It's doing good. I'm going to get it back up and operational. Throw in some trees, make it pretty. And we're going to get back to my roller coaster. We're going to start fixing the rest of it up and get it operational here. I like these roller coasters. They can be good. The only problem is you can't put a block brake on them. So you have to be careful. You have to time it out, make it burn off speed, so that way when it comes back into the station, it's doing a decent speed, so that it doesn't crash and kill anybody like we did with the other coaster. But more or less, I made this one. It's just kind of an out in the back with a bunch of twists and turns, a few sharp turns, but mostly just wanted to burn off some speed. Had to take it out of the loan there. Ran out of money again. Not quite. Back it up and put it back up there and make another turn. Coming around underneath the water slide, coming back into the station. Not going to have any real bad stats there. It's going to be a pretty nice little coaster. Call it the Wild Miner. And you see the cars, they hit a station at a nice speed. Don't like that color scheme. I'm going to change up the color scheme. There we go. And we're going to throw in some more trees. See how this is supposed to be a forest. We make sure the trees let the park live up to its name. Give you a nice aerial view of the park from top side there. Everything's going good. Going to add us a wool belly there. That's a pre-made one of mine. I call it the Tower. It's got pretty decent stats. Going to have to adjust the entrance and exit. Other than that, that's it. If you might notice there on my ship ride there, I forgot to take the wooden plank down off the exit, and the people, when they exit the pirate ship, they have to climb over the plank. And I let the part go for a little while before I realized that I needed to remove it. So at some point, trust me, I do remove the plank. But I was busy, so concentrated on this. You just got to go. There's no really downtime in this scenario. You've got to be going. If you let up for too long, you might just miss it and then have to redo it again. One thing I'm going to tell you is that I did not do a save. I played this straight through, and it was tough because I didn't want to have to redo it again. I didn't do any saves on it. Once I started, I let it run all the way to its completion. And so this is the one and only copy of this scenario that I made. So there we go. I finally got that plank away off the exit of the pirate ship. Park's still got a little bit of dirt on it there, so we're going to hire another handyman, assign him to an area there, and make sure he gets everything cleaned up. At this point in time, I got 630 people in the park. I need a goal of 900. It's currently August, so I'm starting to run out a little bit of time there. Still need about 250 people to go. So time is getting a little bit short, but we're doing okay. I'm still working hard at putting up more stalls and going to add more rides. Throwing in a little bit of fencing there around the roller coaster. Still doing good. Trying to do marketing campaigns, and I'm finally realizing, hey, after I popped them, and they weren't taking the money, that the marketing campaigns, I couldn't do them. So I had to do this all on just the merit of the park. And when I realized that, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that from last time. It was like an aha moment that the only way to get the people in is through the park reputation. So that meant keep building rides, build more rides to get that soft cap value up and moving, and that way we get more people in the park. So that's what I'm doing at this point. I'm on not in a panic mode, but I'm in a less hustle mode there. I'm putting some aesthetics up, getting some more rides in the park, and hoping I don't have to borrow any more money. And there we go with a hat stall. I like the hat stalls. Try to get all the stalls in the park, at least one or two of every stall. A couple of them I got 3 of. Just got the hot dog stand was a recent addition. And adding some more staff to help cover everything. Got some dirty pathways there on that exit. Got to get that cleaned up. We want people to have a nice clean park. Helps towards the goal of happiness and numbers. It's September. I'm at 750 people. Only got 150 more to go for my goal, but time is still once again getting a little short. Once again, this scenario is tough. You got to keep going, got to keep going, got to keep moving. September 25th, I got just a little bit over a month to go. There's my second attempt. This is the aha moment when I realized that my campaigns weren't working. So I'm like, uh-oh. All right, let's find a couple more rides. Throw a couple more rides in there. Get people coming this way. We're going to do a motion simulator. Put it up over here on this far side of the park. Put it up there. This one's called the Flyboys. I didn't quite erase the name. There we go. I got it now. It's called the Flyboys. Before it was Motion Simulator Flyboys. So get it up. Throw in a couple more stalls. A balloon stall. And a hot dog stand. And another restroom. Got to add to that happiness factor. We're in October now. I'm up to 810 guests. It's getting down to the wire. Still adding more rides, getting more people, open them up and getting the people inside for keep that happiness value going. Add another pizza stall and a drink stall. Another handyman to clean up, another mechanic to fix things. We're at 835 people now. Add another hat stall. Get up there. This one's going to be a brown one. And another restroom. Got to keep that happiness up. We got the green arrow. Everything's going good. I'm up to 850 people. 850 right now. Add another information booth. Some more fencing. It's getting down to the wire. Getting right down to the wire. Everything's getting tight. We're at 875 now and 825. Add another mechanic. Aha, we're going to throw in a top spin. We'll get a top spin up there and running. We're at 890. It's getting tight. 892. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Well, there's a nice aerial view of the park. I'm going to pull back. This time I'd like to ask everyone, please like and subscribe. If you like my content and enjoy what I'm doing, please help me out. And comments are always welcome. We'll always enjoy them. I'd like to say thanks to everybody, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.